ain't right. Something ain't right. And there's a whole lot of other people out here that probably feel the same way as Big Mama. Something just ain't right. And now they have medication that you won't know they have it. Right. But if he was suffering from depression for years, I can see that. But he had money. He was good. The better look to see if he had a life insurance policy. Come on now. Come on now. Because something just ain't right. Something ain't right. That was hired. They lured him away, baby. They lured him away. This is about to be New Year's. So why would he even put his family and his kids through something like that? No, don't, nope, 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 nope. I'm on my live. Can somebody answer me that question? Why would a person of his stature, he's got money, he's a loving dad, his videos made him awesome. Why would he go and do something like this to his family? Like they can daggone pull this kind of stuff off on weird people that don't believe that us as a people we were not taught to do stuff like that. We weren't going to daggone take our own self out of here. Why would we? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss Linda. Good morning. Why would we? And see, that's my whole thing about what happened to Twitch. I don't believe it. Okay? I don't believe it. They can't make me think in a million years that this man went somewhere and offed himself just like that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We do not commit the S word. We just don't do it. It's in our culture. We have been raised that is something that we've been raised that you do not do that to yourself. So again, my spirit tells me something sinister happened to this young man. And they trying to play it like some old bull crap. Like, come on now. He did it at a hotel. Whitney did hers at the hotel. Come on now. Put it together, guys. This stuff is sinister. And we need to start holding the higher ups accountable for their dirt. Come on out, Trump. It's time for you to blow the whistle, baby. It's time for you to blow the trumpet, Trump. Yes, sir. That's why they are Trump. See, I been up there in the realm, so I know what's going on down here. For anybody else doing, the Lord uses me like He used Noah. And didn't nobody pay attention to Noah. They called him crazy, and everybody died. Excuse my language, as y'all call it. Yeah, the big man sent a big flood. And he gonna send a shower of fire out here. Yes, sir. But ain't nobody listening. They don't listen to Big Mama. Everybody just want to daggone just think they know something. Y'all keep messing with God's people first and foremost, and He ain't loving it. Oh no, you're messing with His kids. He ain't liking that. Y'all putting plagues out here. He ain't liking that. Y'all trying to be him, man. He about to flip this gate around on you. We gonna have a shower of fireballs, and people gonna be running for their lives. hmm Y'all keep on messing around here if you want to. See, they did this to have something to talk about. Yeah, man. They did this to have something to talk about. It's always something in the news that gets our attention. And this caught my attention, it did. Because ain't nobody in my color, that color, we ain't doing that. Y'all been taking our folks out of here and think that we don't see what you're doing. Wasn't no death on that man. Like wasn't no death on Whitney. And no death on DMX. And no death on nobody else. We supposed to die out of here by old age. But these demons got another agenda. Yeah, let's put it out there. The demons got another agenda. They got another agenda. And I'm so sick of it. God is going to show his wrath because y'all touching people that you ain't got no business putting your hands on. And I feel like this young man's life was taken by the very people that took Whitney Houston out of here. And it took everybody else out of here in that manner. And I don't care who it make mad, who it pleases. My spirit said that man was murdered. And ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. Let's argue about it. We don't do that daggone stuff. Baby, before I go and daggone turn a daggone you know what on my head, I'm letting somebody else do it. Oh, yes, ma'am. Because I'm not about to do it to myself. I ain't got the balls. Somebody did that to that young man, Twitch. And God is not pleased. Y'all keep on playing. And I'm telling you, this is why y'all thinking everything, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Yes, ma'am, it's going to get worse. Because guess what? God ain't pleased with these demons. This is sick. It's Christmas. They could have they could have got this off. But when it's coming around Christmas time and New Year's, why would that young man do that to his family, y'all? Why would he have his family mourning this year and any other year that they're going to mourn Christmas? Or, I mean, come on, man. No. Y'all could try it with somebody else. That man was murdered, and he was murdered like Whitney Houston. They keep on using hotels. They lured him away from his family, whoever did this, and they had on gloves, and they daggone were in that hotel without people knowing. And it couldn't have been no big hotel because they said it was a mile away from his house. So it probably was a little hole in the wall hotel. Somebody went in that hotel, y'all. In that room. They had on gloves. And they did what they did. Without no one knowing. And then they put the daggone thing in the man's hand. Because ain't no way in the world that young man would have did that to his family. No, ma'am. So they can go on with that bull. They can go on with that bull. Because I don't believe it. He was happy. And he daggone made a video. And he said something to the daggone god dang gone. Y'all know who he said it to. And now he ain't here. That young man ain't did nothing like that to himself. Somebody did that to Twitch. And God gonna reveal what happened to him. You just watch and see. You just watch and see. Because I'm sick of you demons. Oh, in the name of Jesus. Oh, Father. These people ain't playing fair. They think we crazy, Lord. They think we crazy, Lord. And I ain't crazy. You can't pull this one over on our eyes and things. You did Whitney Houston like this. You also did god dang on somebody else in a hotel like this. Michael Jackson, all of them was running just like this young man is. He was running. Y'all seen it on his spirit. He had something on his mind and he was talking about it. And the demons don't like it. So they off the man. Oh, but it's another daggone day coming for who did this to him. And I don't care what you demons say. Y'all took him out of here. Y'all took him out of here. What y'all saying and hearing these comments? Because I'm so upset. Yeah, you got babies. They had Christmas under the Christmas tree. You can't get me to believe that Twitch did this to his family or himself. And I'm so sick of this world, bro. This is why Twitch daggone was talking to us, bro. Because he wanted us to know what these people was doing to us. Somebody had to listen to what he was saying, bro. This a wake-up call. What happened to him, bro? It's time to wake up, y'all. That man didn't kill himself. I'm sick of these kind of deaths, Lord. What is you doing? That man didn't kill himself. I'm sorry, y'all. I guess these is his thing. I don't know. He didn't do that, y'all. He didn't kill himself. He didn't. I feel like I did that day that Cupcake daggone came, but this is just like that, bro. They put this stuff in our faces, and we're supposed to just daggone let it go. They had that man's autopsy already daggone, what you call it, how, y'all? They taking our people out of here, bruh. And they making us watch it. I watched his video. The Lord made me watch him. Because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And y'all know what? I never once watched none of his videos. I didn't know who he was. The girls popped it in my inbox, right? Because I was already upset about what them people had did in Ohio to that little boy. But that man didn't do this, y'all. And I feel so bad for his family, I do. Because that man did not do that to himself. And this is a daggone homicide. This is not a daggone suicide. I'm sorry, y'all. I get emotional. I swear I do. Because I'm tired of seeing our people die like this. Because of their truth, or because they want to speak out about something. It's the truth. Because guess what? Trump about to blow. Trump about to blow. See, why y'all worried about the little peons talking and putting stuff out here and daggone coming against you? Trump is about to blow and he don't care. This thing right here, industry, demons, whatever, y'all, let me tell you something. This thing y'all doing, baby, I got a higher daggone up. He coming for you. Yeah, he coming for you. Y'all can't keep thinking that you can tell people that somebody committed, a loving man who has a wife and children on a roundabout Christmas is about to take his life. No. Try it on somebody the daggone hell else, demons. And I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way. I guess I done went and daggone what you call it, cause you know you can't daggone what you call it. But I'm upset. I am upset. That man ain't did this to himself. Never nobody gonna daggone take theyself out of here before Christmas and New Year's for their families to have to daggone mourn these holidays. Never, y'all. No, not nobody black. I'm sorry. And not nobody his age. No, he's got everything at his hand. Somebody daggone had a daggone. They did this. This must have been this is something. Hey, his family, whoever Twitch's family is, y'all get to the bottom of this, baby. Cause that man didn't daggone do this. Somebody did this to Twitch. And when these kind of stories, when they come to me, people be sending me stories every daggone day about different people. But it's only certain people that the Lord want me to talk about. Uh-huh. It's people that have been kidnapped, kids that have been kidnapped, people that have been this and that, but this is certain people that the Lord say, keep watching. Listen to what they say. A hotel. He went in it. Come on now. That don't even make sense for somebody to walk to the hotel. They got a car. Where's his phone? Who was the last phone call that he had? Y'all, Twitch's family, y'all get to the bottom of this. Don't just daggone let this say, don't let them tell y'all that he did this to himself, because he did not. He did not. And my spirit is connected with the spirits in other realm. And my spirit says that this man was daggone, done off with. Because he daggone came against someone that think they got more power than our higher up. Our higher up. Yeah. Their higher ups did it. And God gonna get you. Because God gonna expose what happened to Twitch. Y'all want to say and you want to write it off as a suicide. How can you write it off as a suicide? They already had an autopsy and everything. What the heck going on? Because they already had an autopsy for that baby before they even found her body. Did y'all not find that? Did y'all not find that odd? Did y'all not find it odd that before? Listen, I know I look a hot raggedy mess, but I'm in here this morning. Did y'all not find it odd that they had an autopsy and a daggone reason of death for this baby named Cupcake before they had even found this baby's body, y'all? They playing daggone tricks with us, y'all. In our faces. They told us that little girl was, what was the autopsy said? She was asphyxiated, girl. And come to find out that is not what honey bunny, I can't wait till they bust this case open too. These two spirits bother me again. Because see, I wasn't coming to talk about her. I don't never, you know what I'm saying? When the Lord want me to, I talk. And I speak. So, yeah. There's odd things going on, and they think that it's going over some of y'all's heads, but it's the ones that are woke. They can't get nothing over our heads. They can't get nothing over our heads. That man ain't went nowhere and daggone did that to himself. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Why would he do this to an entire family? The people that he worked with. All of these people, he had the money to get help if he was depressed. He had a wife if he needed to talk to if he was depressed. There was not hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Most people that commit the S word, they got a letter behind it. Where's the letter? Okay. Where's the sorry letter? Somebody done screwed up. You hear me? Just like they did Whitney. If Whitney was going to commit suicide, she would have wrote a letter to tell her fans and everybody, come on now, y'all got to daggone listen now. The Lord says so. Where's the suicide letter? Because I'm sure he wanted to tell the world, all his fans, his loved ones, his family, and everybody goodbye. It sure wasn't on no video, wouldn't you think? Because I know if I was going to do something such as, I want to tell everybody goodbye. And in a way that everybody knows, listen, somebody can read this video and tell something ain't right, or read my note that say something ain't right about the note. But come on now, I ain't even no daggone suicide letter from none of these people that's supposed to have committed this type blah 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 on themselves. Like, no, we don't do that. We was raised a whole entire different way. To see the call, they do it. They do it. That's their way out of everything. They do that. We don't do it. So the way that they try to go their ways out, they try to say black folks is doing it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. They was better off saying someone was after him and he daggone blah blah blah. But that there mess, this mess with the S word, they can't get me to daggone believe that in a million years. My soul says no. Who else's soul says no? Who else's soul say that they don't believe that this is what happened to this young man? Because I know my soul say it, and I'm a child of the Most High that created me. And there wasn't no daggone nobody with a robot. I'm not a robot. Mm-mm. But they can concoct up this daggone hotel mess again on somebody black that done daggone. No, where is these suicide letters at? Because most people that do that, they daggone, they got a letter behind it. He just did Christmas video with his family the day before. Right. And he was happy, honey. They can't tell me. And I didn't see no daggone death on that man. Wasn't no darkness on him. I don't believe it. I don't believe it either, honey. Especially with little kids. Right. Why would you do that? Get the hell out of here. I don't believe this stuff. They can tell this stuff to somebody that daggone believe that you couldn't daggone know. And I'm not believing it. They can say what they want. That man was not, that was a homicide on Twitch. Especially with little kids. Why not wait until after the holidays? Does not make sense. It don't make no sense. And that's why they can't get me to convince me that he did this to himself. Good morning, Big Mama. What video did he make? Where can I find it? Baby, Miss Gwen, you hit my inbox, baby. You know where we at, right here on this daggone channel. Just put in his name and everything is going to come up. Twitch. And he made a video, and that video let me know what they done to him. Yes, sure do. And I believe it. The video it's so much, bless you. Listen, the video, when I read into the video, because y'all know if I can't see a picture of someone, so I had to go in and look at the videos of the guy, because the girls had thrown him in my inbox. You know, the girls, when they see something, they throw it in the inbox, right? So I said, Twitch. I said, oh, I never heard of him. Well, somebody said he's Ellen DeGeneres' DJ, and he used to dance and blah, blah, blah. So I went to check it out. And y'all know me, when my spirit is a whole nother different type of spirit. And it daggone just appalled me when I pushed in Twitch and I heard what he said to the president. I knew right then and there was something that was sinister. Yes, ma'am. Just go right on here where we at, where y'all watching me from, and put in Twitch, and you will see. And he made a call out, and Lord have mercy, he told the president something. He's upset about somebody Blake and the black folks being treated badly. This is what he told the president. And now he ain't here. Okay? And now he ain't here. Now y'all put it together. Okay? When you speak, they feel you. This is a free world. I don't understand how people can daggone tell you what you can say and can't say. And it's censored to where you can't say what you can say and what they don't want you to say. And this is why I feel like he's not here. Someone done that to this man. And y'all know me, I don't care. I'm going to speak on it. Because I've been out this realm. I done been to both realms. Hell and the realm that we go to after you daggone, if you good spirit. If your spirit is good, you're going to see the next realm up. Okay? And I done told everybody that. My spirit tells me that this is a homicide, y'all. This is not a suicide. Because people write suicide letters to their families when they're about to go away and do something sinister to themselves. He didn't let nobody know anything. So let that be the reason that I don't believe that Twitch did this to himself. He has kids, you demons, that did this to him. And I'm speaking to the demons. They know who they are. And I don't care what nobody feel about how I feel. Because someone's like, oh, she's crazy. She always says that she speaks to the spirits and things of this nature, and she encounters with the spirits. Well, guess what? My spirit tell me that this is a homicide and it's not suicide. So I don't care what nobody say. Because I just don't see. I'm looking at his spirit. I'm looking at it. I'm reading him right now as I look into this man. And I didn't see the dark grayish death veil over him when the death angel come for you. Oh, yes, ma'am, it's one. And everybody that done had a loved one that done been in that casket done seen the death veil over your loved one's face that didn't make it over there to the other side where we go. Because they be dark. And I don't see darkness on him. No, ma'am. Lord have mercy. There's some evil, sinister stuff going on in America. And God is about to daggone blow the trumpet. Just like that. That's all you're going to hear. Because he's not pleased with it. This is another daggone case like Whitney Houston. And why they always want to use hotels? Most people that's going to do they're going to do something like that is going to stay around their family, so their family will know that depression was what it was. You hear me? He would have never left away from his family to go to a hotel. They know, so okay, well, the family would say, okay, well, he was depressed, and you know what I'm saying, he did it. But they not about to make me believe this. No, somebody had a daggone, somebody about to get paid out of this deal. And I don't care what nobody say. Hello. Somebody had life and policy. Somebody done something. Because I just don't see him. I'm looking at him, very nice looking young man, very bright, future ahead, got kids, a wife, this loving, videos. Every video that you've seen, you did not see depression in Twitch. So they can go head on with that. They could have daggone did anything else but a hotel with this daggone bullbrat. But they daggone used the hotel. And said the man walked away. Something sinister about this, and I mean, I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. They better look into somebody. And who called who? Who called? Something ain't right, y'all. Man. Lord, something ain't right. Something tell me somebody has something going on, and they about to Expose it, Lord, what happened to Twitch, because this ain't no daggone suicide. This a homicide. This a homicide. And his family need to look into it. Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Good morning. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all can talk. The cat ain't got nobody's tongue this morning. I want to know what y'all feel in y'all spirit. When this came across for anybody that knew and was watching him, would it come across y'all spirit when they said homicide? I mean, suicide. Yes, he was always happy and never. Right. So where's the daggone suicide note? I want to know where that's at. Cause you can convince me of anything other than saying that he committed suicide. Cause there's no letter. There's no letter to his kids. There's no letter to his wife. Somebody messed up. They didn't write the suicide letter. They need to daggone look into this. They need to daggone that. First of all, how did y'all daggone determine that it was suicide before y'all even got there? It's something sinister about this. This sounds like a girl. Somebody did it. But the whole thing is, right, if it was a sacrifice, look at this. Why didn't they daggone leave a daggone suicide letter? Come on, man. Most people that's get ready to commit suicide would write a letter to their fans, to their loved ones, to their family. There's no suicide letter, guys. And he had gotten a better position at this job. See? You know what I'm saying? It's something sinister going on about this, y'all. It's something sinister about it. And they can't pull the wool over my eyes. I'm not, no. That's why when they said Whitney daggone did that, I couldn't believe it. Whitney was a child of the Most High. And no matter if she bargained her soul with the devil, you can't sell your soul to no devil. You hear me? It ain't yours to sell. Your soul belongs to the Most High. And if your soul ain't no good, it's going to the daggone darkness. And he know who we are. He knows his children. And he knows his children that will not commit the S word to themselves before Christmas and New Year's. No man. Why? Why would he do that to his kids? Them babies, his son. For his... How do you tell your kids that daddy is never coming back? How? He walked away and was found in a hotel with apparent gunshot. Come on, man. Never. Yeah. Bobby Christine too, right? Whoever did him and whoever did her, Whitney, they did this young man. And apparently, he left. Apparently. Look at this, y'all. Why would he leave with one suitcase that he's going to stay overnight at a hotel? Makes no sense. Doesn't have a suicide letter. Bought a gun to the hotel to off himself without a suicide letter or something to tell folks that he's had enough. He shouldn't have checked into no hotel. I don't trust hotels either. I don't. Because them daggone hotels can be called, and when you check in, they done let a daggone hitman come in on you. No, ma'am. She said this sounds like a sacrifice. She said, why no note, no evidence of drugs or anything? What reason did any of them have to kill themselves? That part. That's why I said this is the daggone same case as Whitney Houston, Bobby Christine, you know what I'm saying? And it's always done in a hotel. And it's always the happy ones, people that's happy. Why would they commit suicide? No, y'all killing these people, bro. And y'all making it look like they staging this shit like they daggone did this shit to themselves. Children of the Most High don't commit suicide. We ain't trying to go to nobody's daggone darkness. No, ma'am. So I had to come in here and talk about this because, again, in my soul, I feel that this is not a suicide. I believe that this was a homicide. And I believe that someone daggone was there to daggone do him like the Kanika Jenkins girl and everybody else that's been got. Because you said something that they feel you shouldn't say it. And ain't nobody gonna lure me nowhere. Not going with you nowhere. You can't trust nobody. You can't even call the authorities. You call the daggone authorities, they in with the shit. Real talk. So it's either it's you against the world. And that's any and everybody. Shoot. A smile can be a frown inside, but never on people who are always happy like they were. They had everything to live for, and his children. Wait a minute. So he had luggage and walked to the hotel. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. This shit don't make no goddamn going sense. It don't. And then you a rich man. You got cars, not a car, but you got cars. And you walked a mile to a hotel. No, I believe he met somebody on somebody call. They need to look at his phone and see who the last person he had contact with. I believe that. I just don't believe that this man just went out here and daggone committed no daggone S before Christmas and New Year's, y'all, to hurt his family like that. That's a tragic. And that's a tragic to put in your kid's head that daddy daggone committed the S word before Christmas, bro. I mean, I can only imagine what that could hurt a child. And to think that someone tells you your dad is not coming home ever because that's a, man, no. That's a coward way out of doing anything. And I just don't see it in him. I believe that when he made that statement to the president, somebody did him in. And see, they want to daggone use this daggone video as if something in this video sparked his. It don't even show where he daggone, okay, because it was on somebody's, what you call it. And I guess they don't want to put that out there that he had daggone called out to the president what he said to the president. And now he ain't here. hmm I can't believe it. And he was talking about a young man named Blake. They got shot, but the young man didn't die. This man did not die from no daggone suicide. And it just irks my nerve that this is all over the internet like this. And everything, hey y'all, I noticed those videos that was the last video that he did, I seen it and it showed that he had said some words to President Biden. That video ain't up here now. And this was a happy man. Dancing and happy. I don't believe it, y'all. They can't get me to believe it. Nope. That man loved his family.
Individual, you still continue to evolve, you still continue to learn, and you continue to grow and you change. So as a person's partner, you're also committing to go through the changes with those people and allow those people to have space to change and grow and evolve. There are days when you're going to be frustrated. There are days when you're going to feel a little selfish. There's days when you have just days for yourself. But even then, at the base root of that, there's still love there.
That you can't tell me that man daggone did that. No, ma'am. You can't tell me that. I won't. I won't believe it. I won't. Where can we find video? It's on here. It's where we at on YouTube, y'all. Just put Twitch in. Family will have depression every Christmas holiday. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So why would you put them through that? God stacking bodies as fast as he can get them. Our black kings are getting slain, and our black queens as well. Yes, and that's what Twitch was saying. That's exactly what he was saying, y'all. And now he ain't here, y'all. Put that together. He came against people that think that you ain't allowed to speak on them. And if you do, why aren't they held accountable for the deaths that they take? Whitney Houston, daggone Bobby Christina. Why aren't these people being held accountable for killing people? Like, I'm not getting this, bruh. Like a whole premeditated murder, kidnapping murder was daggone premeditated on a 3-year-old baby. Evidence showed that the mother wasn't there. The baby daddy told it that she wasn't there. And it was put in our faces that they found this baby twice and then turned around and told us they didn't find her again. Like, all of this stuff in America is sinister. It's sinister. Ain't nothing about this place that we are living in anything happy. Because every time you turn on some daggone news or whatever, someone is dying. And they're not dying at the hands of old age. They're dying because someone took them out of here. Or they done ate the wrong thing. Or they done daggone did this. Or they done dad doing did that. That don't make no sense. And then they want us to believe that these people killed themselves and didn't leave a suicide note behind. This man walked off into the sunset, didn't say nothing to nobody, didn't kiss his kids goodbye, obviously thinking he was coming back. Because if there was going to be a suicide, he would have wrote a letter. You big dumbos, whoever made this crime up. Y'all lured him away. Y'all picked him up along the way. Someone daggone was at that hotel with that man, had on some gloves, and they did him in. They did him in and then put the daggone gun in his hand. Where'd the gun come from? So you telling me the man walked away with luggage, didn't take a car, took his gun with him. Get out. Okay. I guess. If that's how y'all playing it, if this is what y'all doing, I guess. I don't believe it though, y'all. That's not what I believe. My soul say no. And my Lord want me to daggone put it out here that Twitch was not daggone suicide or suicidal. Someone daggone homiciding. Somebody daggone homicided that man. Sacrifice. We're going to say sacrifice. Like they did Whitney Houston and they did daggone, her daughter and blah, blah, blah. Somebody sacrificed this man. Because you can't make me think that this man that love his children, love his wife, do all these videos for the world to be happy and see this loving couple, all of a sudden just today I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. Right before Christmas, right before the new year, to make my wife suffer and my kids suffer and my family suffer and my fans suffer. But I guess that's how they daggone playing it now. That's why I say when you get in this industry, you gotta be careful of things that you daggone sign. And what day did he die? What day did they take him out of here? Does anybody know? Can you give me a specific? Was it the 14th, the 13th? What day was it that he took and he lost his life? Because these numbers make a difference. If it's a 3 in it, a 4 completion, something that these things have numbers behind. They did Kobe Bryant and his daughter, like sick. No one's plane goes down with a little girl and her dad. DMX laid in that hospital with a beautiful daggone glow over his whole body. I knew DMX didn't die. They shot him with something. They hit him with a fentanyl ball. Yes, ma'am. Some nurse came in there and hit him with something. And I don't care what nobody say. My spirit say so. Because he didn't have death on him. And looking at this young man, I don't see no darkness over his body where it looked like death was appearing to be around him for him to go and commit suicide. So y'all can go on with that, you daggone reptilians. And I said what I said. What happened to Twitch happened to Whitney Houston, Tupac, Biggie, Bobby Christina, Michael Jackson, and the rest of everybody. Because I'm in spirit. They bought, you know what? This goddamn going America, they brought me back to life. They did it. They know who I am. They know. Oh, yes, ma'am. I wasn't supposed to come back here. But that goddamn going hospital brought me back to life. And I'm upset. Should have left me in the realm I was in. And I'm upset. People can read other people. Did he not say, I love you as usual? Was his body language off? And did he seem different than usual? Make it make sense. No. That's what I'm saying. And where's the letter? Where's the letter? Somebody messed up big time. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They messed up big time because where's the suicide letter? Like, this man would have daggone wanted to tell his family members goodbye if he was going to do something like that. And I just don't think that he would have walked away from his family and let somebody off him like that. They would have had to do it around his family. That's why I said a motherfucker can't daggone get me to lure me away. I don't give a fuck. I don't got no friends. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And baby, and my gut feeling tells me different things. So I go on my gut feeling. I kept telling my baby daddy before he passed away, baby daddy, you can't drive. You gonna wind up killing yourself in a car accident. And I daggone, hey, I got the phone call. I got the phone call. So, you know what I'm saying? That was the daggone saddest day in my life. Saddest day of my life. Because I lost one of my baby daddies. If there was a letter, how was it going to reach his family if he didn't say anything about going to the hotel? But the thing is, Tiana, if he's in a hotel, he could have been sitting there writing a letter. This is what I'm saying. People that usually daggone commit suicide, they write a letter before they daggone leave the earth. You feel me? This man didn't have no intentions of going to no hotel to kill himself. That's my whole thing. He had a fucking bag. Make that make sense. He had packed luggage, so make it make sense, y'all, please. If I'm going to go commit the S word on me, I ain't taking nothing. And my plan was to daggone say I apologize to my family and all of this, but it would have been a note behind this young man. You don't have to tell us if you done. You know how white. We don't get this potty train down, y'all. Then your papa sitting you in there on it, and he said, "You using too much of my toilet paper, little boy. You doing a little bit too much. And if you just pee, so don't keep on daggone using my toilet paper like that. Now dump it in the toilet and get up. Just keep on using my toilet paper, just wipe it. That better not be wet. Okay. I'm in here doing a live, and your papa to see you in here, and I keep hearing him just tearing toilet paper off. Better not be wet. He ain't wet. He used it in there, but he keep on tearing toilet paper off. But anyways, y'all, I just had to do a video because I hadn't done a video in a minute, and this really disturbed my daggone whole spirit about this young man supposedly be committing suicide, and he had daggone said some things to President Biden, and now he ain't here. You know, and this is a sad world that we live in, when people can plot people's deaths, frame, do all kind of stuff, and at the same in particular time ain't nobody doing nothing because it's higher ups involved in this. And that's the reason why they upset with Trump. Trump is about to blow the whistle. Y'all looking for somebody in the sky or a horn in the sky, but Trump is about to blow the whistle on America. Y'all can believe it. And I'm here to tell you, I'm the messenger. Always told y'all, y'all want to know who I am. I'm a messenger. America brought me back to life on a table. I was supposed to be dead. They put blood back in me. They put someone else's blood back in me, and they brought me back to life, y'all. So I'm telling my story. They know who I am. I know who I am. And some of y'all know who I am. I am a messenger to tell y'all the sinister stuff that is going on is about to be a cease on it. Because guess what? God anointed Trump to blow the daggone trumpet on America. And it's going to happen. It's too many sinister things going on in America. All of these suicides, all of these babies being kidnapped, all of this stuff, people being dumped off in front of the White House, all of this stuff. Where's all of them people at? What did y'all do to them? So it's a whole lot going on, and my father has let me see what they've done and they are doing, and they daggone put this out here in the atmosphere for folks to daggone dissect, to daggone figure it out, as you did with any other crime that has daggone happened to our loved ones. Kobe Bryant, daggone Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Prince, all of them. These people did not commit no crime against themselves. There are overseers and they're killing us daily because of our knowledge, because of our truth. And that young man was daggone sacrificed. Because he would never have packed the daggone luggage and a gun to go away for a day. Make it make sense, y'all. Y'all need to investigate this and stop talking about it's a suicide. Like y'all say everybody else done went. Black folks don't commit suicide without letting our families know we get ready to do it. Period. Where's the daggone suicide letter? And why was there an autopsy before the daggone body was even daggone? Y'all had an autopsy already before the man was even with Majid. And I'm like, wow. The people. I just don't get it. And his death is too sinister for me. To daggone take and shake my soul to not know that this young man was taken up out of here by somebody and not by him own self. Twitch did not commit suicide, y'all. So don't let America tell y'all that. I don't believe it. My soul don't believe it. If they hadn't brought me back to life, then I wouldn't be even in here talking to y'all today to tell y'all this. But hospitals brought my ass back to life. And I am here to tell y'all that young man did not commit suicide. And his family need to look into this. With that being said, y'all already know. If there was a letter. Well, honey, how did the information get to his family? Ain't that something to question? Who knew that this young man had committed suicide? Who heard the gunshot? Who found his body? Who even knew to daggone, you know what I'm saying? The hotel? Because the hotel don't even want to know he was at the hotel. And whoever he had made that last phone call to meet him at the hotel. Because I'm sure it's a phone call in his phone that shows that he made a phone call to somebody or had a conversation with somebody before he made that move. You hear me? Nobody going daggone make it and daggone just leave, walk away. There was a phone call to that man to make him walk away and go to that hotel. He packed a bag. They knew he was only going to stay one day. Somebody knew a little too much to tell the daggone TMZ or tell these stories that's out here. Someone knew that he was only packed for one day. How would they know that? And where, if anything, why would he take and daggone go with a gun and no daggone suicide letter? around Christmas and New Year's to make his family suffer these two holidays. Would never be the same for his family. That's why I said somebody need to investigate. But anyways, y'all, I love y'all, and y'all know my spirit tell me otherwise, and I'm gonna stick to that, to what my spirit feel. That man was not daggone a homicide. I mean, a suicide. That was a homicide, and his family need to look into this further. Cause where is the damn suicide letter? Anyways, y'all be blessed, and don't let nobody steal your joy. And his spirit will live on, and his spirit will be around, trying to daggone, get people to daggone talk about it, because he didn't daggone just go up out of here like that, y'all. And the angels and the prophets and everybody that's supposed to be on his case, y'all better get to getting, because y'all got an assignment. You got an assignment. You better believe it. You got an assignment, and you're supposed to daggone investigate and make sure. And it's going to be an investigation, because that man didn't just die. That man didn't just commit no suicide. This some daggone Whitney Houston mess. All right. To Twitch's family, my prayers and condolences go out to y'all, but I don't believe that Twitch committed suicide. I don't. Y'all need to investigate. He said something and somebody got mad, and now he ain't here. Y'all be blessed.